Om Namah Shivaya. Difference in functions and attitudes. Discourse by MahaPeriyava from the book Voice of God, Volume 1. Jati, a trade assigned to it and customs governing it, I had said. That is not correct. It is not trade assigned to a particular jati. The jati is there for carrying out a particular trade. Why did the Vedic religion tie up the twigs into small bundles? Why did it allocate the trades in such a manner that there is a varna for each trade? In Western countries, they talk of division of labor in the economic field, but they find they are not still able to put it in practice. If a society is to function, it is necessary that different trades are carried out. Therefore, they say there should be division of labor. But who can plan and decide how that so many people should do such and such a job, and if people conduct the trades in the proportion planned? The society will function in a balanced manner. It is not possible. All people will compete for comfortable jobs. Wherever one sees there is illegitimate desire, bitterness resulting from rivalry, and what we actually see is all types of misconduct following that. When the same division of labor was followed in our country as a hereditary arrangement, there was peace, happiness, and satisfaction and amity till the arrangement got deranged. Today, even a millionaire is not contented. In those days, even a cobbler was happy with a sense of fulfillment. The new arrangement by which illegitimate desires have been aroused and people pushed into a state of discontent is supposed to be progress. There is talk everywhere that what has been done till now is not enough and that progress should be made with greater vigor. In those days, people did not cherish bad desires. People were living as small communities and therefore they were having close mutual relationship and they thought living together in this manner itself was great happiness. In addition, they were having faith in religion, devotion to God, family deities for each group, forms of worship for such deities. These are all matters of pride for them. Since they found fulfillment in all these, they did not hanker after more and more as in present days. The entire society was good. Although divided in several ways, they were together in the name of the Lord. Although each had his own family deity, there was a common big temple. Life of the people was centered around such temples and the festivals conducted there. In the name of the Lord, they lived together as his children. During Car festival in the temple, the people of the Agraharam, Brahmin street, and those of the Harijan Bastis pulled the car standing shoulder to shoulder. When we think of those peaceful days, we long for those days and wonder if they will come again. There was no heart burning, no abuses. That was the time when each one did his job in a simple way and was contented at heart. When we think about all these things, it would be wrong to say that although the Hindu society was divided as many, it withstood any number of attacks. It appears that because the society consisted of several divisions, it has been alive and kicking over the eons. When we see how the great religions which gave to its people only the common dharmas, commonplace ethical code, died, and that there is fear about the future of the existing religions, it is Varna Dharma which has preserved Hindu religion and kept it young as ever. The Varna Dharma which does not fasten all the twigs into one single bundle but ties them to small bundles and fastens the small bundle together by bhakti to God. The religions which laid down the same Dharma to everyone decayed and fell when they came under internal or external attacks by different dharmas. In India, since the common dharma was inclusive of several kinds of dharmas, when other religions rose internally or attacked from outside, there was scope for absorbing whatever was good in them and reject what deserved to be rejected. In our country, Buddhism and Jainism were born out of particular aspects of the Vedas. Because of this, Hindu religion absorbed and digested them. Since the dharmas were several and spread widely, it was possible to give place to new things and make them as its own. There was no need to have a hostile attitude towards them and quarrel with them. When the Muslims came, our people copied some of their customs. although it cannot be said that we have taken anything of philosophy from them. In some matters like dress, music, sculpture, painting, etc., the Mughal influence had its effect. That also got dissolved in our Vedic culture instead of standing aloof. This too occurred more in the north. The south, as far as possible, preserved its old ways without being subject to much Muslim influence. Later, with the advent of the British, faith in the Vedic way has been decreasing among all people all over the country without distinction of north and south. Why did the situation gradually change like this? How has it happened that all the published books of today are bitterly critical of the Varna Dharma as casteism? Why is there widespread feeling that Jati does harm to progress? Why has this feeling grown so much that one will be jailed if he mentions the word Jati? I shall tell later to the extent I know who are all responsible for this. Om Namah Shivaya. We shall listen to the continuation of this discourse in the next post. Om Namah Shivaya. Hara Hara Shankara Jaya Jaya Shankara Kanchi Shankara Kamakoti Shankara.